Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson.
M15 PCA.
Nate 454.
Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications, and follow us over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. So we're up to episode 6 of season 2 of the Orville, A Happy Refrain. And while light on science fiction, but maybe not. In its own way, really. When we get to it, it is science fiction. But it's another, what I can already see in the comments, people are like, oh, another relationship episode. But by damn, this was so cute.
It was so cute and adorable. I just want to say the whole time.
I love Isaac. When it comes to science fiction, I love robots.
Sentient robots,
cyborgs, and androids, and mechanical, like the Borg. I love all that stuff. Data. And this could have been a Data episode. Oh, yeah. Literally rewritten in Trek, this just with Data.
Yeah, you could have did this.
But such a fun episode, but it doesn't start out that way. The first thing is Bortus wants to grow a mustache.
Because he listened to Malloy. Yeah, that's the worst person you want to listen to.
No, he was very persuasive. He said that I would look really good. He's saying it. Like, oh, why would you listen to this idiot? Yeah. But like, they have like a thing that can just regrow hair. Damn,
like in an hour.
Yeah, I need that action. Yeah. But it's just so funny to see Bortus trying to worry about something like vanity.
Yeah.
But like he's like, this would be cool, because he can't grow facial hair.
No.
But that was like a fun little way to start out the episode. That it sets the stage for, okay, this is not going to be a alien invasion.
Yeah,
episode.
like it was last week, way more heavy. Yeah.
Yeah, with you're going to be thinking about moral imperatives and stuff. But it is kind of has a little bit.
A little bit. It's disguised, basically, at first.
It's but I can see that. I have a brother who his wife liked this episode, so I can say like, okay, I can get that. I know a lot of people complain about you want the other. It's nice to have these types of episodes every now and then,
especially with characters you like.
And we haven't had Isaac in a while do anything. And now this is like a super heavy Isaac episode, but Dr. Finn has been writing up some paper, and she's like, oh, she wants Isaac's perspective. Oh, come look this over, and then let me know if I made mistakes or anything. But since he's quick as
he did it like in 30 seconds.
And he's like, okay, want me to fix it? Okay, and he fixes it. But it was really cute. He like brought her a banana. I'm like, what the hell is a banana? He's like, oh, I've noticed that after a certain time frame when you've been working, you need like nourishment. And it's like in his own sweet little way, that's like something cute a guy would do for a girl. But it's not for those reasons. But even in the show, they like, are we reflecting our human emotions of relationships?
That's kind of one of the theme of this episode is,
But you can also see it as, oh, he's being sweet and kind to me, but it's just, but he can't.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
But can he?
Yeah.
That's the funny thing. That's this whole entire episode while we're watching it, I'm thinking, is it something? But it can't be something, but it may even lead to the effect that in his own way, maybe it does mean something.
Yeah.
But like, you can kind of tell that Dr. Finn is like, not making excuses for Isaac to come over, but kind of a little bit. And he's so cold. And I just love the fact that, when she's like trying to be sweet on him, but he can't pick up on any of that. Because after he fixes like the errors in her paper, she's like, oh, I can return the favor. That won't be possible. I will never need your help. He's such an ass.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the nicest and kindest and most jerkest person.
At the same time.
At the same time.
But he's not mean to be. Like I said, there's no malice in it. There's no hate in it. It's just...
Yeah, and she's like, oh, one thing. He's like, no, that would be impossible. Almost like calling her stupid, but in his own way, it's also sweet in a weird way. I love Isaac. Oh my God, do I love Isaac so much.
He's a cool character. But also, before we get into more, the thing is, it's so funny because Malloy's the one, because he told him that Malloy's the one that wanted him to get the mustache. Borders. And then the Captain Mercer goes up to him and goes, remember the talk we had about not telling certain things? That was one of the things that should have done it.
Here's the poll. I'll have a poll up above. You guys can click on Borders mustache, yes or no.
I like the mustache.
All you need is some aviators. It's Starsky Hutch and Borders. He can talk.
1970s detective, man.
He can pull it off. He's cool. This is going to be the thumbnail for the video. I love this mustache. It's so cool. Funny.
Yeah.
And it's like the fact Malloy's like, that's what I'm talking about,
I think Malloy really likes it. And then, like I said, we're talking to him. Remember that talk not to talk about Bortus about certain things? This is that time. Oh, yeah.
I think it's funny because it shows that Bortus kind of likes being, like, oh, he looks so cool.
He wants to fit in, too.
But he's so stoic, though. Yeah. It's just fun. It's just a fun little aspect of his character that...
I'm glad, for me personally, Boris is starting to grow on me again after a few episodes
after his little addiction problem.
Yeah.
But, We gotta say that there's nothing. I was waiting for like, okay, what's the B plot? What's the next thing? It's nothing. It's just kind of like a regular slice of life episode, which is perfectly fine.
Yeah, exactly.
And I guess everyone's talking about how there's gonna be like a symphony. On board. So I guess kind of like a USO type thing.
Oh yeah, it's cool. You find out like, they go around to all the ships, which is really cool.
But I guess her son is having a recital.
He's really good.
And I was like, okay, maybe it's gonna be like a little kid's dumb recital, but no, this kid's pretty damn good. I'm like,
what's funny, Epic says, I thought it was going to be really bad. Okay, he tells Finn that he keeps going on about
that's going to suck, but it doesn't. Okay, thank you for being so nice. And Norm Macdonald, I love that man. He's so... Norm Macdonald is the funniest man on the planet.
Oh yeah, go on YouTube. That's really dirty, some of the jokes he has, but they're funny.
But they're funny as all get out. Norm Macdonald is hilarious. And he can kind of... because they alluded to this in the other episodes, Isaac is his piano teacher.
Yeah.
And I love how he always has to load his compliments. Oh, for a synthetic life form, he does have skill, but it's like, why do you have to frame it that way?
Yeah, that's how he is.
And you can see there at the little after party, and Isaac's standing all by himself, and then Finn goes in and starts talking to him. You can tell that she's trying to, be charming, but it doesn't work on a robot. No. He's just so blunt and everything. She's, trying to get to know him and everything, but he's just like...
I don't know.
Yeah, how do you get to know your computer?
Exactly.
But you can see a little something. I'm like, that's what I'm thinking. Where's this going? Is there going to be anything with this? Is he going to try to pursue this? And I guess that's where the rest of the episode leads, is Dr. Finn wants to pursue, at least try at a relationship of some kind. At least just the very beginnings of a relationship.
Exactly.
And it's funny because she's going to talk to Kelly about this, because she's like, I don't know who the hell to talk to this about. Yeah. And she doesn't know, he's like, oh, I think I might have feelings for a crew member. And she's like, oh yeah, who is it? She's like, it's Isaac. And she's like, he's a robot, right?
Yeah. Well, first she asks her, can we have some drinks? He goes, no, I can't do that on duty. And then she tells her it's Isaac. Okay, and then she goes right to the freaking synthesizer. All right, make 2
Get some wine.
Yeah, we're going to get some wine. We got to talk about this.
But, and she also tells her, well, you're like the smartest person on here. You're the doctor. You're like the... you always have the sage-like advice. So if you think this is you want to do this, I don't see a problem with it.
But again, you might be projecting, like you said earlier, Crimson, that projecting your feelings onto him, and you got to be careful, don't get yourself hurt.
Human beings are so complicated. Yeah. So simple, yet so complicated. Because she she kind of mentioned herself, maybe that is what's happening, but you know what? I feel a little something. So,
around him, and she said it happened when they were on that planet stranded down.
Yeah, because he really took care of them and the family, and her boys really like him.
Yeah.
So I can see how a single mom with boys, and they kind of start liking this guy, and he's kind of hanging around, and he's the best and the worst aspects.
And I think also this also proves another pro-family episode. Yeah. Having a father figure in your life, it does help.
Yeah, even that positive male role model. Yeah. And even though it's a robot role model, it's and so she decides, you know what, I'm gonna ask him out on a date. And of course, hilarity ensues because Isaac knows what a date is, but he's also thinking, why in the world would you want to do, what doesn't make any sense? But she's like, she has to explain everything to him.
Yeah.
But it's you can't get mad. No. You can't upset him. He's not going to get his feelings hurt because he doesn't have any feelings, but we project.
Exactly.
We don't want to be too strong or too soft, but you kind of can't be with Isaac.
No.
You can be just calm the most horrific things, and you'd be like, no, this is just your emotional response. You're not gonna
that's how it is, exactly.
But she's like, oh, a date. And he's like, what, huh? And then she's like, oh, and then she tries to explain more things, and he's just taking things literally. And he's like, no, go out, what, in outer space? Yeah, we're gonna just go out.
Yeah, and then we said, oh, wait, so we're involved in Mamie. No, wait, we're just gonna go on a date. She's like, whoa. That's a color there.
But, and this is kind of a funny scene where Isaac doesn't know what it means to, go on a date.
Yeah, he accepts it, but
he accepts it. So he goes to Lamar and he's like, I need a dating advice. Then Malloy's like, okay. He's like, no, Malloy, I don't want to talk to you. Because Lamar's the guy who's the lady.
Everyone knows. That's not when the machine even knows that you're pathetic.
I laughed so much in this episode.
Yeah. I couldn't stop smiling. I'm going to let Dan's there because Dan's such an aloof.
You want to borrow some clothes, guys? And Dan's such an idiot. Yeah.
Oh, but also funny again, because they're saying, okay, and then Lamar's like, is it he, she, it? I don't know, an object? I don't know what he's talking about here.
They're Dr. Finn, and then even it's like...
Oh, this is a mission's like, what? You kidding me? Who asked you for she did? He's like, what? I love his look.
Because he's had a thing for Dr. Finn. And it's almost and there's so many times where I literally just clapped my hands and was just laughing out loud. After they have this whole like dating advice, because he tells them, wear some snazzy clothes, but nothing too fancy. And, they'd give him all this advice like, oh, thank you. Lamar and Lamoy run to the bridge because they can't wait to tell everybody.
I mean, they're actually fighting up the stairs. It was hilarious.
And they're like two little kids who found out something and they're just like talking over each other.
They want to run to their parents and tell them, that their brother did something.
This show's so much damn fun.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, it's so much fun.
I love it. I love this show. I love it to pieces.
And then they say, and everyone's surprised. Of course, Kelly already knew, but she's like,
I wanted to keep it quiet.
That's none of our business. But then, everyone's like, everyone starts like kind of weighing in on it and everything, but they all come to the conclusion it's really not anyone's business, but he is a robot and he's like kind of unfeeling, and you get that funny gag where you're talking about someone and they walk in and then he's like, oh yeah, and then my father will never be a powerlifter.
And then he looks on, they all start acting like they're doing
something on his data pad.
That's so stupid.
Like, he knows that you're not acting regularly like you normally
he's not stupid. He knows what's going on.
That's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so much fun in this episode. I think funniest episode, it beats Cupid's Arrow.
It beats Cupid's Arrow because there was
Cupid's Dagger.
Cupid's Dagger because it has a sweetness to it.
Oh yeah, there's
a sweet and a charm to it that didn't have.
Dr. Finn's ready for a day. She's wearing a really nice dress, and then we see Isaac did get dressed up. He's wearing a little blue dress shirt and some slacks.
He looks cool.
He looks like he's gonna do your robo taxes.
He looks so nice and pleasant.
He's that like the manager at Office Depot, but he bought her flowers, and they're gonna take her to a restaurant. I'm like,
don't give her roses. That's a little too strong. Just do something
just
simple.
Nice flowers.
Yeah.
But they go to I guess this is where things kind of start going a little bit sour for them. They're going to go into a they're going to the symphony.
Yeah, symphony.
And what a nice little symphony. It's in the shuttle bay. They open up the back doors to the stars in the background.
Yeah, and the shield's protecting him, so the stars are everywhere. And then he explains, the guy goes, we go to all the ships, we like to do this. That's cool. That the Union has symphony.
Another pro-military message.
Yeah.
Because the Orville and everyone in the Union, they are a military vessel. But yeah, what a fun little scene. They had a full orchestra there and everything. McFarlane loves music. But we get Clyde and board and stuff. I guess the B plot is the mustache. I guess the mustache is the B plot. And he's kind of like, you need to get rid of that. Well, what are you talking about? There's the hair on your face, and I don't like it. And he's like, everyone's staring at us. He's like, if they are staring, it's an admiration.
He's so cool. That's why. He goes, when I even kiss you, I hate the feel of it. I'm just going to live.
But their son's like, Dad, I like it. He's like, thank you.
Like it, exactly. That's all that matters.
Topa?
Topa, yeah, he liked it.
And he's like, haha, my son likes it. I think the mustache is cool. Everyone else can just...
I like it. It's cool. Because it's cool on board, so it looks cool. It's a full stash, man. It's the whole 1970s, man.
It's that detective, lieutenant, guy. It just has that perfect look to it. I think it was a funny little thing for Bordas to have that kind of... shifts the focus from the episode, but I thought it was cool. But we do get the little bit of a symphony. They play some music and it's beautiful.
Yeah, they play Singing in the Rain.
Yeah, but it's like the symphony version, which is really, really cool. McFarlane just loves music.
Oh,
and it just comes out and it's great. It's hopeful. I'm smiling. I'm laughing, and it's just something that other shows just don't do for me.
No.
I just that they took the time to have something like that.
Definitely.
But Dr. Finn and Isaac end up having their date, so they're sitting at a table. And this is where, they're getting to know someone. There's something about that's so human, and it's just so basic. But Isaac knows everything.
Yeah.
Like, he downloaded all her personal files, so he literally knows everything about her.
I knew that you lived in Baltimore, Maryland. I knew all this stuff.
Yeah, I know what your favorite food is. They even do things like, what's my favorite food? So, potato cakes, or, then what's my favorite drink? Chardonnay. And then the waiter shows up, potato cakes and Chardonnay. It's like instantly, that's just comedy gold.
Yeah.
That's just that classic way of playing.
The timing was perfect. And then she goes, wait a minute, why don't we just turn the table over? And he literally turns the table
off. She's like, let's flip the tables. And he goes, he just flips it over.
Then he just simulates, a new one, because it's just a simulation, so he comes back to dinner.
And she's trying to talk to him, about your home planet, what's it like? And he's giving the mathematical facts, like, it's this big and this many units.
And another thing, it's actually, the gravity's a little bit heavier, too.
Yeah, just slightly.
Not as bad as, Saleya, but yeah, it's a little bit.
But it's like, man, I want to go to his planet. Damn it, Bert Spiner, you have to be the voice of the master computer or whatever it is on that planet that I would just...
And this is even her favorite restaurant. He even did that.
He did it because he knows everything about her. But it's like in a dry, clinical way.
It's not romantic at all.
So you can tell that, Finn, it's not that exciting...
Like it was
date
at first,
that when you first date someone, it's almost like... And he doesn't take social cues. He doesn't get them.
Yeah.
But, they kind of have an okay time.
Yeah.
And they end up, walking back. Keith walks her back to her door and everything. He's like, oh, the date's over? And they're like, oh, would you, go on another date? She's like, oh, maybe. Can we go right now? It's just because he doesn't get it.
Yeah.
But she kisses him. She gives him a little kiss. Like, she gets, like, the lipstick on his metal face.
Yeah.
It's so adorable.
Oh,
it's just so cute.
Oh, this episode.
Because Isaac would never intentionally hurt anyone, not for the reason that, I want to hurt your feelings. Yeah. He just thinks, oh, okay, that's just what you do. It's over. Everything's a test.
Exactly.
But, of course, as humans, we don't like to think that, our relationship was nothing more than data collection for you. So that can make you feel bad.
The other thing, Isaac, I know he can't help it, but you tell him, stop saying, this is for my data. That isn't romantic at all. Then
I guess it's the next night, then, the next morning or next shift. Isaac's going to the bridge, take his place on the bridge, and then Lamore's like, so how did it go? I was like, what are you talking about? How did the date go? Like, they want all the details? Yeah. And he just gives, the bland facts of everything. And they're like, well, that's sucked.
We want more than that. And then he goes, there was no spark shifting, nothing was malfunctioning. And then Captain Mercy says, boy, why don't you like to brag?
There was no equipment malfunction. We're bragging now, huh? I had equipment malfunction. Come on.
Exactly.
But it's just one of those funny things where Isaac is learning so much.
Yeah.
But at the cost of someone's feelings.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, but he doesn't see it that way.
No.
But in a way, he starts to learn in his own weird little way.
And with the help of Lamar, too. He was a big help, too, because he asks advice and he knows how to say things. And
then we get a lot of, these little girl sessions because, hey, I know Dr. Finn's on terms with everyone, but you kind of want to talk to, your closer friends. And, of course, she's talking to Kelly and Tala.
Tala, yeah.
And she's kind of going over. She's like, well, it just felt he knew everything about me. He felt robotic, Then, well, duh, he's a machine. What did you expect? And she kind of didn't get the date she was hoping for.
No.
But they were kind of thinking, maybe it's over. Maybe you're not going to have another date. But Isaac is Isaac is trying to figure out ways to make it better. Like, she wanted me to be spontaneous. So what's more spontaneous than me showing up in your room at 3:14 in the morning?
Well, with the chocolate cake? The only reason the chocolate cake because Mercer said he baked the cake for Kelly. And it was awful. And she kept on saying, okay, yeah, we get it.
But it tasted good, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But it was the heart that counted. He keeps trying to say it wasn't as bad as it was, but Kelly's like, no, that was awful.
Yeah.
But it showed you that the complexities, if you try to break down a relationship, it doesn't make any sense. And for Isaac, he can't.
Without the amount of raw emotion, he can't.
And the nuance. He doesn't get the nuance. No. So he's just in her room with the cake. Here you go, Dr. Finn. And their sons are like, cake, is that for us? No, not for you guys. Go back to bed. And it's kind of funny because she kind of, at this moment, feels like, okay, I'm kind of breaking up with you, but you can't hurt his feelings.
He said, okay, fine.
You kind of want the other person to have an emotional response. Yeah. They felt bad that you broke up with them, or you don't want to go out with them again. But since he doesn't have that feeling, you end up feeling bad.
Yeah.
Because someone needs to feel bad in the situation, so I guess I'm going to just project it onto myself.
You have to. That's what a human would do there in that situation.
But then, see, it's funny because why is Isaac still pursuing this? He must feel something in his own robotic way.
But he's like, well, why? Because I want a third. But to him, maybe I first thought he failed. Yeah, and he can't fail in anything.
So I have to figure out why I'm failing at this problem. Yeah. So he ends up getting some more sagely advice about relationships.
And they have a simulation of a bowling alley, which is funny. That's where the Isaac being the bowling alley came from.
And then he's like, you two are dating. And then you get that funny thing, well, I don't know if we're dating or are we dating?
They don't even know.
Because early on in a relationship, you can't just say, we went out one time, we're dating.
I'm pretty sure that was a chick from the first season in the last episode.
He's always dating girls. I like that. But he's like, okay, he actually literally replays exactly what she said. And then he's like, well, don't, remind me never to tell you anything personal.
Because Malloy's basically the third wheel in the simulation with Lamar and Griffin on a date.
And then they did a thing where I kind of okay, I know what they're going to do. Because he's like, she complained, I can't even kiss you because you don't have a face. Then Isaac does a cute thing. He sends her a message on her board. Meet me at the simulator at 8 p.m. So he's trying. And that's so good. It's cool that in his own cyborg, computer brain, he's trying. Yeah. It's so weird. I love it. It's cute and it's funny and adorable. And it's science fiction if you think about artificial
It
life
is science fiction, but in a different way. It's a relationship. It's a relationship science fiction thing.
And in the coolest thing ever, I thought this was just awesome. He opened up the simulator, and it's the same restaurant, and then he runs a simulation that projects a hologram, and it's the actor.
Yeah, but at first you see him as just regular Isaac, and then it just slowly goes up to him. Like, that is a very romantic thing if you think about it.
That he's willing to like try to, and it's him, and he still speaks in his way, just a slightly less robotic, but he still has that canter in his movement and everything. Yeah. I love this stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
And then the thing is, they're sitting down the day, and he deleted everything, so he doesn't remember anything about her at all.
So he's like, "Oh, so like, where are you from?" and stuff. She's like, "Oh, I'm from Baltimore." He's like, "Oh, what's that like?" And it's genuine. Yeah. And like, she even like touches his face and everything, and it's just like, "Oh, well, you're just like a normal man," and it means so much to be able to see someone's eyes and their mouth and their smile and their everything about them. It just adds that much more.
Yeah.
And this version of the date, which is pretty much a copy of the last date, because he even says the same things in the same canter, like, "Oh, most human beings don't like precipitation." He says it the same way.
Because she didn't know she liked the rain, because he deleted that too. He didn't even know that.
But it felt so much realer, so much better, and it's kind of cool. I'm like, "Oh, that's so sweet and kind." And then the episode, she goes. It's funny how she mentioned that she was lonely. I guess she really meant it, because she takes him back to her place.
No, it's in the simation.
Yeah, like
it turns into a bed. At this point, lock the simulation doors. Don't be like Boris. Lock the doors.
Yeah, we have a red alert in simulator number 2. You know.
Yeah.
But she like straight up, okay, they're gonna have sex. I'm like, wow, like she took it to the next step, because she feels all these emotions.
Yeah.
And we're thinking, oh, was this the end of the episode? And then we check, oh, there's still plenty of time in this episode. What's going to happen? So we get Finn's talking to the girls, like, oh, it was so magical and it was wonderful and all these things, you know. And like, oh, that's so great for you. Comes back to Isaac and he's like, well, since we had the ritual coupling, the relationship's over, so I'm going to have sex with you and leave you.
And then Lamar's like, what? He's like, oh my gosh.
She's going to be pretty damn upset.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's like, so?
He didn't even care. Well, like how she said, like, how he's good in men and then even Kelly's like, yeah, that's not pretty good, actually. That's funny.
Well, he has infinite stamina.
Yeah, exactly.
And the precision of a well-oiled machine. Kind of like me, no, but...
No, yeah, we wish.
But he's like, oh, man, if you have to break up with the girl, what I like to do is make her hate me, and then she breaks up with me. And then just another scene that just had me laughing and laughing.
Oh, this is so terrible.
Ridiculous. So they're going to have like a date, like another date. So she's all happy to meet him at the simulator. And he's like sitting in a couch in like his underwear. It's just like a
white beater t-shirt, yeah, like a
and his little tiny whiteies.
He's got a beer right here.
He's holding a beer. Oh, we're gonna make my dinner. Like, what do you mean make your dinner?
You don't even eat, you idiot.
So he's like trying to be like, oh, maybe you're just on your period, like saying all the meanest things you could say. And then she's like, oh, what you want is to end this relationship. You just want me to kick you out. And he's like, yeah, that's what I want to do, because once we had our coupling, it's over with. And he's like, I can't believe you say that to me. Oh, okay, I guess the relationship's over. He's like, well, thank you for your cooperation. What an asshole. Next time, you need to film it. Next time you have a breakup, tell her thank you for your cooperation.
You don't get slapped in the face.
See that she doesn't just slap the hell out of you. Oh my god, that's so funny. I was smiling so much my face hurt. Yeah. Because it's so cold and so mean, but with no
malice at all. And then he goes back on the bridge and acts different, and everyone's treating him like crap. He's like, what a piece
But you
of crap.
can't hurt his feelings.
No.
He's like, so, and?
Yeah.
But we start seeing, he has little moment pauses, and he's thinking, is Isaac having feelings?
See, this is a question, because they end up seeing this real cool with 2 stars. This is probably the heaviest sci-fi point of the episode, because they have 2 stars. Together, a white, blue star, and a red dwarf star.
Yeah.
Well, that's just pretty
cool.
And
they're like talking about the different calculations and everything.
Yeah. And Isaac has to calculate that.
But then we get, remember how I said about Norm Macdonald's the funniest man in the world? Because he is. You hear Yamfit's voice, and he's like, hey, I wanted to hear you, but since he knew that Isaac gave himself a thing, he gave himself a human form. And it's Norm Macdonald today. Hey, just get it. I feel like a little lonely when I'm back on the rebound. It's like, oh my god, stop talking to me.
Yeah, I don't want you.
Hey, I got a little trick for you. And he grabs he can stretch across with
And this is like a private simulation thing. Get out of here. What are you doing here?
He probably just slipped under the door because he can. Whiskey, my lady.
It's so funny.
It's just, Norm Macdonald's just so funny. Yeah. God bless Norm Macdonald.
Oh, he's great. And then even Malloy's like, oh, that's a jerk. It's like garbage, because what you did was messed up.
But it has no effect on him. But does it? See, it's so weird. it's, again, I think that's the sci-fi element that's buried underneath all the relationship stuff because it's a robot.
Yeah, exactly. But I think the point of really what might affect him is that he couldn't even do the piano lessons anymore with their son because he didn't understand that. Like, oh, I can't do it. No, you don't want nothing to do with you.
She basically said, I'll work with you when I have to, but every other time I want no interactions with you. So I was like, oh, I guess I'll just change my subroutines or whatever. And that's when they start studying those two stars. And he makes a mistake.
Okay,
they're like, what do you mean? There was a change in the gravitational pull. It's like, no, I made a mistake. Everyone like, if there was a record scratch, what do you mean he made a mistake?
You never, especially a calculation, you've never done that, Isaac.
He's done wrong things before, but those are like social things. But
not
mathematics? He's like, I believe I need to run a diagnostic. Then everyone's like, the hell was that? So he's running his diagnostic, and then Captain Mercer is like, hey, how's everything going? And it's like, oh, everything seems fine. I do have these subroutines that I had to modify because Dr. Finn doesn't want to interact with me, but it's messing with my other subroutines, and then I'm like having these issues are coming in.
So that's conflicting with his programming.
So then the Captain Mercer's like, oh, I'm like, he was like, she's getting under your skin. Like, you still care about her.
Yeah, because I don't have skin, but that's
yeah, he's like, I can't care about her, but you do. In his own
robot. Because I think, since Isaac's been around humans for so long in the Union, I think it's starting to affect on him.
In what scientific way does that make any sense? It doesn't, but that's what...
because he's sentient, though.
Yeah.
Maybe sentience he can grow, because remember, on his planet, they just stay to themselves. I don't think they really interact with other organic life forms, so they never had one go out for 2-3 years.
I wonder how he sends his report back, so he's just kind of thinking...
Well, that's another thing that Finn told him earlier, how do you do the reports?
Yeah, and he talked about, like, well, once we get a significant enough data, then my planet will decide if we join the Union. Yeah. I'm like, God, it's got to be Bird Spider. God, Lordy.
I mean, I want to see Kalen one. I want to see that planet.
It's going to
be all robotic. It'd be cool.
But then he's kind of talking to Mercer's still talking to Isaac, and he's like, you know what? If you got to win your girl back. What do you mean? Like, this is something you still care about her, and you still want her in your life. But it's like, oh, it's only some of our subroutines run better. But isn't that your feelings? Are his subroutines
see, that's feelings? So it's like even with humans, we even grapple with that with, our conscience, our feelings are our feelings. But even with machine, that's even got to be more.
And just our familiarities. Yeah. We get used to having someone
But again, it wasn't a real problem until she said, I don't even want you even having piano with my son. I want nothing to do with you.
Yeah, so...
I think that's what really kind of got him, I think.
She hurt his subroutines. Instead of, I'm not going to say my feelings hurt, my subroutines are hurt.
Exactly.
But we get back to the bridge, and he can tell you have to do
something surprising.
Something surprising, something you've never done before, and it has to be, kind of from the heart, even though he doesn't have a heart, but it has to be something that to show her that you still care about this relationship. But we get back to the bridge, and Borda shaved his mustache.
Oh, I know, I missed it.
He's like, he blames it on Clyde, but then he's like, oh, it was really itchy, I liked it. I'm team mustache. But
we'll put a poll up.
Yeah, it's gonna be up there. But we kind of get this funny little scene. They're about to leave because they learned everything they can learn.
And they're going to do a ship, but they go to I think a space station. They say something like that.
And Dr. Finn walks on the bridge. They go, Captain, you needed me? And they go, what do you mean? No one called you up here. And he goes to Kelly. Kelly, did you call Sick Bay? And then it was Isaac. Isaac, it was me. And then she's like, what do you want? Still being really kind of mean to him. Then he runs a program, and it starts to rain on the bridge. Like, he changed the environment.
Yeah, first he starts playing Singing in the Rain like it's...
Yeah, and then he makes it rain because he remembers that she likes the rain. And in his own robo way,
so sweet.
He's like, I've through my analysis that the humans want the longevity of a relationship, and I want that too. And I apologize for the way that I treated you.
And my summer routine couldn't be, almost saying couldn't be without you in a way. He said in his robotic way.
And he's like, I want to continue this relationship. She's like, it only matters if both people care. And he's like, I run better, I'm more efficient when I'm with you. So it's like saying I'm a better man when I'm with you.
You complete me.
But in a robo way. And it's so sweet, and it's so random on the bridge. And then Malloy's like, we got the weirdest damn ship of all time.
Like, I don't deal with this in other ships. That was his Captain Mercer from like the episode when Clowney tried to kill Boris. Why can't I do that regular things? What is this? So sweet.
It's so sweet and nice. And then
but he's like, turn off the rain now, okay, guys?
And they get a scene of them holding hands and walking.
They're playing Singing in the Rain.
And they go into the simulator for like another date, and he turns into his human form. How nice. How cute and fun and adorable. I know it's super light on sci-fi, but really, is it?
I don't think it is. It's about a machine. Can a machine gain emotions to care? Can a machine get that to that point where it really cares about another human? Not because it's my job or because it's my program.
Or my test. I honestly care about her well-being.
But I think once he realized it was affecting his subroutines, I think he realized there's got to be something more. Maybe in a way, I got to study more. Why is this? Why am I feeling like this?
It was so... I love Isaac so much.
This episode made me to grow to get even like Isaac even more. He's my second favorite character behind Borders.
I would say this was the funniest episode for me just because there's just so many laughs.
Yeah, it was hilarious with the sweetness. See, there was no sweetness in Dagger. It was just funny all the way around. There's no sweetness to it.
And again, anytime I can see Norm Macdonald do anything is a great day indeed. So I love this episode.
Oh, it was amazing.
It's interesting in the comments because I know we have some very sci-fi commenters, and I'm not gonna.
Well, you gotta look at it for more you gotta go look for the more philosophical point with a machine as opposed to there's not a foreign planet, it's not a outside.
It's not a first contact situation. It isn't a prime directive allegory. It's can something that isn't human who doesn't have quote unquote feelings develop feelings?
Yeah,
it's like the Terminator. Like in Terminator 2, he was the best dad. Yeah. Because he can never do those bad things, but at the same time, he can never have those passions.
Oh, I know.
But see, says Isaac went out of his way to do these things, and it was spontaneous and creative. See, that's beyond...
See, it's funny, because I remember, if I want to get parallel, like you said, with Star Trek in the very beginning of this podcast, with Data, there was an episode he got with the girl, but it broke up because he couldn't do what Isaac did. He couldn't take it and be that spontaneous and creative like Isaac can be. So in some way, maybe Isaac grew in this episode.
I think it was a great Isaac episode. It was a really funny episode. It had it's so much heart.
Yeah.
Man, McFarlane can do heart really well.
And sentiment, sweetness, and
kindness, and I wish he had that in all aspects of his life. But we can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about this episode. Because
I'm curious because it could go in a lot of directions.
I can see why someone would straight up hate this episode.
Yeah,
I can't say I blame you. Yeah. If you came here looking for something pure sci-fi, but since I love the character Isaac and I care about that character, I'd like to see that. Oh, him and Finn, they're kind of trying to make this work. That's cool to me.
But it's so funny. He for being his machine and all that, he really comes up with some interesting, spontaneous things. I have to give him that. He's got that ability to really come on, and he doesn't realize how sweet it is. That's what makes it so.
Yeah, and just absolutely the most adorable thing I've seen in science fiction in a long, long time.
Yeah, usually don't say adorable and science fiction go together, but this works. Because it's genuine. It's genuine.
Any other thoughts and ideas? Mustaches are awesome.
Oh, I miss that mustache.
He just has the face for it. It's great.
I just love the little Kelly moments with Kelly and with, like you said, Tala and Finn. I thought that was
Girl Crew. I know a lot of people go through trying to push things, but that's realistic. Would a female with relationship problems go talk with a bunch of other guys? No, she'd probably talk to her female friends.
And I think she needs to talk to people that are close to her rank, too, because she can't talk to people, neither because they see her, like you said, like the sage, the smart wisdom. It's hard. Okay, but she wants this a relationship thing. Well, she can't go to them about that because they're...
She's good. When you go up the pay grade, it's a little bit
easier.
And she's close to Kelly.
Yeah.
Like she even said in one of the parts, she's like, this isn't a lieutenant situation. This is just me and you situation. Yeah. It's not about anything else. But I thought it was good. I can't wait to get the comments on these. These are going to be a fun... I can't think of too much discussion because there's not a lot of sci-fi here, like the moral imperatives. I just want to hear what everyone has to say about this.
Like you said, it's more philosophical. That's what I think it is, which I think is fine.
Can a machine love?
Exactly.
I may love my computer, but my computer cannot love me.
But in a sweet way, not in a creepy, disturbing way at all. That's what I love about it.
But if anything else, I think
I'm trying to think. No, I mean, like I said, Norm Macdonald was awesome. Like you said, he's a great guy. I'm trying to think of other things. I just love the fact they tried to run to talk. You guys couldn't wait. Just like
literally, their shoulders are shoulder to shoulder trying to get up the stairs.
They couldn't wait faster. You guys are terrible, both of you.
Like, as soon as he leaves, they're sprinting.
I'll never forget Yampik's reaction. First time she asked him first, he's like, "What?" Yeah, I love that.
I'm right here. Why the hell should I go with that guy?
Yeah.
But again, on those comments, we do our comment response videos
on Wednesday.
So if you want to be a part of the discussion, leave comments below. Sometimes I'll respond here, but I like to wait for the video to respond.
Unless it's something really important that we have to respond to
right away.
I usually won't do it. Yeah.
So if I don't leave a response, it's not because I'm not.
I don't think this episode's going to lead a lot of
that. It's weird, except for just people saying I can just see people loving the Isaac relationship stuff, and other people just absolutely hating it.
Yeah.
But I agree with both. I can see both ways. I've been your host, Crimson Sin.
And 15 PCA.
Thanks for watching.
See you later. Bye.
Crimson's in here. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like, sub, and share. Also, for the most up-to-date information about the podcast, follow us on Twitter at C15 Podcast.